Villa Theme Cafe and Club are taken away. Oregon picked up by Liquid and going to see Coastline banned out finally by Black Dragons, leaving us with their pick choice as Consulate. So you mentioned we haven't seen too much Consulate. Guess what, Ace? You're going to see it today.
She is, I would dare to say, if not absolutely 100%, she is very close to 100% ban here in LATAM.
Very slow start coming out, and oh my god, a bit aggressive there coming out of PZD. He's going to bring down Pala, but Nesk is going to trade that one back in. 4 versus 4 and only 50 seconds to...
Previously, that was something that they suffered to last time, not getting into position quick enough. Hugsword shuts down Moringa. 7 seconds to go, 3 versus 3, and the kills start to rain in. 2 versus 1 as Nesk gets a double. PSK goes in to get the diffuser down. Ball down to Nesk to cover him. Hugsword, I'm not sure he knows exactly where the diffuser's going down, but Nesk will get the third. 4 on the round. Great plays from Nesk, and exactly like I said, it doesn't matter how few hit points he's got. He comes in and squeezes every last...
PZD dancing with death a little bit here on this window once again. A peek comes through, knows a player there, but neither side hits shots.
Just trying to adapt things here, just trying to change things around. Lagonis absolutely deleting Nesk with a headshot there. Find ourselves now 5 versus 3, and Black Dragons so far are showing a really good proficiency at defending here on Oregon, and it gets better and better as Hornatow and Hugsword just double up once again, exactly as we saw in round 2. 2 for Hornatow, 1 for Hugsword, 3 go quickly off the board, and that's high line up there towards the rear stage. Nesk is going to get a view onto Patoxy, and he does not need any more pixels than that to shut you down.
A little bit too keen at throwing out these smoke cannons as Moringa keen to find PZD's head in response, and that's the top floor vigil removed. Painful. You need those in the final engagement. Speaking of final engagements, there's only one more left to take for the side of Liquid, as currently they're engaging that diffuser on the ground. It's another flawless round, but this time round over to the other team. How back and forth do we really want to get here, Ace?
Well, Des, I hope you like back and forth, because we've got another 5 maps.
So why you bullying me as the Monty charges his way forward? It's still, though, 3 versus 3, and I got to give a bit of credit to Hugsword. He's had
the last couple of play days. PZD coming in with a great kill onto PSK. We find ourselves 1 versus 3 for the Monty. Surely a matter of time until Black Dragons pulley him out of there. Lagonis will shut him down, and that is going to be 3-0 on the half, and this one could not be poised any better heading in.
Control is not entirely in your favour, and Attic is going to be working against them. Patoxy going to give him a good old British shank in the face there. He needs to get this pace back up. That's the kind of pace that you want, though. Lagonis bringing down Nesk, puts it into a 3 versus 3. Only 25 seconds left on the clock.
They are entrenched in sight, and they are just ready to play these angles. Pala is one of them. Dips out, gets Patoxy. Moringa with a double Toxic Babe, followed up by the shotgun. Great plays on sight from Liquid.
Left already. This round has gone at a pace. And as I say, the first kill will finally come out. It's PZD bringing down Nesk. 2 kills by the way of Black Dragons. And they are saying, you know, Toxic put down on his backside. Pala's going to trade, well, finish him off, I should say. A 2 versus 4 with 20 seconds to go. And Monty is in the sight. He has control here, but somehow Pala's going to find Lagonis. That is massive for them, because that's the diffuser. The smoke going off everywhere. It's absolute chaos inside of the supply room right here. It's a 2 versus 2. They've almost brought it all the way back here, Ace. No way does he get a second one. They've managed to swing it. It's all down to PZD. They're playing Ring Around the Roses. He won't find the kill. Liquid pull off a 2 versus 4 in a momentous
fights at the cherry.
Oh, what?
I think that is big. Out comes a huge jump out for Power. Oh, ability with that gadget. Hornatow, however, grabs that diffuser. He's a fraction of a second. He gets hit down, but Liquid come in. They've got all the kills. They're happy on the retake. They don't mind that it's gone down, and they will win out on the day. Great plays from Liquid. Good.
It's one, and then wasn't one, unfortunately. Really set the tone for how the next one was going to go. Admittedly, jumping out into someone throwing a grenade, you're giving the power this day. It's like you're holding the chalice or something, right?
Well, you know, you've got to have that familiar face coming in, Des, and I've got to introduce, you know, that himself an angle onto the rappel here. Can he? Yes, he can. What a great kill. Just seconded by Nesk as well. Just beats him out on the entry battle there, opening Patoxy up, and this is falling apart quickly for Black Dragons team. Now, I can see exactly why you've voted that way.
The Black Dragons' belief is wavering, some might say, only by 2% compared to the last map vote, so fair enough. This round starts out as dominant as you come to expect, given how Oregon conclude, but doesn't manage to find one. However, Nesk will find one for himself. Someone did come inside, gets another Jake back out the window again. My God, Sexy Cake. Someone needs to stop him. Finally, he hits the air.
Cake there. That is exactly what I was talking about. I know that I said Nesk would potentially be looking for peaks, but that is the sort of attitude. That's the energy that I was talking about. It was just cheeky, Des. It was just, I'm going to have a little run out here. I'm going to come inside. Oh, look, I've got a man in. Bring the peak. He knows he's there. He's not going to look around. Hornito with a kill onto Paolo. Moringa gets his moment and shuts down Lagonis, and that now leaves it down PSK.
That's his head,
Toxic gets in and starts getting the diffuser down, but will be taken off that plant attempt by Moringa with a great eyesight kill through the bomb chassis, but Hornito shuts him down. And that is going to be a round successfully for Black Dragons. Now, interestingly, Des, really interestingly, I don't know if you know...
Misses those shots and does not connect onto another member. But Toxic's going to find the opening kill. It's Sexy Cake dying first again. It's that
kill onto Lagonis. I was just going to comment that Paolo's been a little bit quiet so far, and he's a player that we know can really contribute with the frags. But Nesk and Sexy Cake have Bonatau getting the diffuser down, but will have to come off it as he's challenged. 2 versus 1. Patoxy shutting down Moringa, and this should surely be another round for versus 1. And Clock is ticking away. Can this one be finished off? Yes, Patoxy knows where he is. Gets the headshot, but I tell you what, there was a heart in the mouth moment for Black Dragons there.
Oh, my.
He went on one of the maps. He had a real toughie, a real stinker, but he is coming back strong here and showing us just...
Still trying to push, and there's air jabs everywhere, but still 2 kills flat out of nowhere for Lagonis, and that's going to turn things around. Down, the players are out of 5,000. One still inside. In fact, make that 2 as PSK also hung around for a bit of fun towards the end. Liquid with a dominant first round here, and imagine... Back in round number 4, we said it's 3-0 right now to Liquid. You shouldn't be...
And that, for me, that's the unforgivable moment there.
Wow.
Hugzord inside with the pulse. The plant wasn't even up on the plinth. It was down on the ground. It was there to be denied. I know that vertical angles were being held, but that's exactly why you have your pulse downstairs. That is what you have to recognise is happening. Great attack from Liquid. That was a real demonstration on Hugzord as well. Sexy Cake perfectly positioned. What a throw from Patoxy! Will wipe Nesk off the board with the...
No idea it was coming. Perfectly placed and definitely rehearsed. A 3 versus 3. Black Dragons not out of time with this one yet as well. Console, but... It's going to be a kill coming in for PZD. So they do manage to catch one out on the window there. This is huge for them. In comes the rappel. He misses onto those crucial shots, but he does not miss a second time. That's why there's 2 Ds in his name. It's a 1 versus 3. It's PZD to find the third and close things out for Black Dragons. They potentially are about to ruin Liquid's day here, Tim. I can't believe it's come down to this.
I can't believe that we're seeing this. I'm trying to play from the windows while there is one man upstairs. In it comes. Can they make the challenge? Yes. No! 2 kills go to PSK and Moringa. Team Liquid surely have this one in the bag. It's all down to Hornito. He will shut down the defuse attempt. 10 seconds. The clock could be the enemy. Can he get a second? No. Who else but Nesk steps up and gets the final kill. There when his team needs him to shut this down. And what a round from Team Liquid with the aggression from those rappels.
It's there. That was honestly heart-wrenching because for no one can ever be quite ready, but there we go. There's the man himself. Hey, Pala. Congratulations. First and foremost. How do you feel after that win?
Good. Always great to win in the matches, right?
I'm not going to lie. I can't hear you.
Really? Wait.
I'm not sure if that's him in production. Can you hear him, Tim?
I'm not getting anything, Des.
Hello? Are you guys hearing me?
There we go. Welcome, Paula.
Welcome.
But like I say, mate, congratulations. 2-0. That second map may be a little bit shakier. How does it feel after that?
Well, it's always a great win. Like in Brazil, you had hard matches against every team. You can say that our teams will play is better than another one. You know, we play with a lot of difficulty here in Brazil because we are used to play against each other. So we need to adapt a lot of the time, and that's when the match is decided.
It was definitely a fun one to watch, Paula. Nesk and Sexy Cake at the beginning of Consulate looked like they were having a lot of fun. Is that what was going on in the team? They were jumping out. They were all over the place.
Yeah, they were just playing free, and it worked on the practice, and we let them play in this style because it was working.
Fair enough. I mean, if the style works, you really can't knock it all that much, hey? So what comes next for you guys then? We're in a spot now where you're doing pretty well. You're now sat at the top of the table. There's just Team 1 that are kind of scratching at you a little bit from behind here. As the season progresses, do you see yourselves kind of going on to be the ones in number 1 spot? Or do you think these kind of other teams around you, looking at FaZe, MIBR, Team 1, they scare you? Or are you thinking, now this is easy, we got this?
T1 is coming from like a big. They're really strong right now, so I think we should be careful about them. And how can I say? We are used to play against them. Like I said, it's always like a game of adaptation. Who does better in that will probably win the match. So we just will keep improving and trying to beat them.
So far, Pala, you've got a lot of players towards the top in terms of statistics. So you've got an awful lot of kills. Neska's got an awful lot of entry kills. We've got PSK with a lot of plants. What do you find is probably the biggest contributor to the victories so far?
I think our team play is one of the things that we are. It's one of our strongest point. Like a lot of times we like say something and we know how to do it. Like we synchronize well. And I think that helps a lot sometimes when something doesn't go as we wanted, we can like turn the things around.
Even in the
So,
cases of, say, I don't know, Sexy Kate trying to go for spawn kills with a UMP?
Yeah, of course.
It looked to be the case in round 4, and we were like, man, we really need to ask someone what was going on in comms at that sort of time. It was interesting. But anything else you'd like to say to the fans? Of course, you've got a good few thousand English fans watching this stream. Anything you'd like to say to them?
I would like to thank you to everyone that follows us, that always stream for us. I really appreciate it very much. We all the love. I know Jenna is our I think biggest fan in. And you probably everybody knows her, and I really
Oh, yeah.
enjoyed like the messages. Yeah, it's like something I can even say like it's really great, and we will keep our performance trying to improve every time more. That's it. Thank you.